The CDC issues new guidance when it comes to masking for fully vaccinated people. We'll check in on a vaccine clinic in Crawford County and hear why some younger patients are getting their vaccine. And we'll hear from local health professionals about so-called breakthrough cases.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
The CDC today has new guidance on mask wearing. That for many feels like a big step back in time to before the pandemic. Reporter Deborah Alfarone has the story and reaction.
President Biden welcomed the new CDC guidance saying fully vaccinated Americans can stop wearing masks outdoors and in most indoor settings.
Today is a great day for America.
With falling COVID-19 infection rates, hospitalizations, and deaths, the CDC and the White House have faced mounting pressure to ease restrictions.
Anyone who is fully vaccinated can participate in indoor and outdoor activities, large or small, without wearing a mask or physical distancing.
For more than a third of Americans who are fully vaccinated, it's a whole new world.
So we're all pretty excited about it. You know, we just want to return to normal, get back out there.
It's a testament to the fact that so many people have gotten the vaccine and that we're making a lot of progress.
People who are not fully vaccinated should continue to wear masks indoors according to the new guidelines.
Get vaccinated or wear a mask until you do.
The guidance in no way encourages Americans to throw out their masks. The CDC is still calling on people to wear them on public transport and in hospitals, prisons, and homeless shelters. Back at the White House, the change was felt right away. A meeting that began with masks ended without them after the new guidelines were announced halfway through.
We heard all about it. The president took his off too. Yeah.
Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Falls Church, Virginia.
CDC Director Rochelle Walensky encouraged people with weakened immune systems to speak to their doctor before taking off the mask. And she said anyone who develops COVID-19 symptoms should immediately put their mask back on and get tested. Checking in with Doug Hetty now. It's been a beautiful day, really, overall, Doug.
It really has. Temperatures have been warming up a bit over the past couple days, which is always nice to see because you got to remember Monday and Tuesday, we were in the 50s. We had the clouds, we had the showers. Cold start, 43, near record low, 69 for a high. Average high, though, is still 76, but we're going to climb into the 70s as we head into tomorrow. Clear skies, nothing going on here. We have to travel north. Some thunderstorms out across central parts of Nebraska. These are going to dive south and east as we go through the overnight hours tonight, and some will try to get in by late tonight into tomorrow morning. Temperatures mainly into the mid-50s will drop off into the upper 40s later on tonight. We're going to be dry, but we're going to get some of these scattered showers and a few scattered thunderstorms in here during the morning hours that are they're going to hang around throughout the day. Very hit and miss. But our chances for storms increase over the next few days, plus our severe threat will start to increase. So, of course, we're going to be chatting about that here in just a bit.
All right, we'll see you then. Thanks, Doug. 134. That's the number of 4-staters who called during our vaccine day. KOAM and Fox 14 partnered with Mercy Hospital in Joplin to host a call center staffed with professionals to answer your questions about the COVID-19 vaccine. Those professionals on the phone say callers had a number of questions, with many focusing on their medical history and how it could impact their reaction to the vaccine.
We had a lot of patients who were thankful that we had this opportunity, so they might be older people who are not on social media to research or maybe not research things, but I believe they appreciated the opportunity to call in and speak to someone and answer what we could.
We want to thank Mercy Hospital and the staff that helped out with Vaccine Day. All adults are now eligible for the vaccine, but that doesn't mean they're all lining up to get their COVID-19 shot. There are many reasons. Health experts say they've struggled to get some Missouri residents vaccinated. They say all evidence points to the vaccine being safe and effective and encourage residents to get the vaccine.
Some people would like to see it actually authorized for use as opposed to the emergency authorization. I think some people are waiting for that. Some people are waiting to make sure that there's not other outcomes from the vaccine.
He adds some people haven't had time to get to a clinic or other vaccination site and encourages anyone to get vaccinated wherever they can. Breakthrough case rates refer to people who've tested positive for COVID-19 after being fully vaccinated. In Newton County, there have been 2 instances reported to the health department. Both of these were reported in a nursing home in the county as the facility conducted regular testing.
Those 2 were in a nursing home environment, and the facility was doing regular testing on a weekly basis, and the 2 would not have known they had it. They had no symptoms at all, and so they were isolated from the others early on.
The health department says this instance is a good example of the COVID-19 vaccine's success. The Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine is now approved for 12 to 15-year-olds, but it's nothing new to many teens ages 16 and up. KOAM's Mike Mahoney checked out a vaccination clinic in Crawford County aimed at teenagers to find out what inspired them to get their shots.
Emma McCormick is one of many teens who spent part of her Thursday at the Crawford County Health Department getting her second shot of the COVID-19 vaccine. She knows she can't have a normal summer without one.
I'm probably going to go see family more than I have been able to, since I didn't want to risk getting them COVID or anything. Go places, see my friends, that kind of stuff.
The Pfizer coronavirus vaccine is now available to kids as young as 12. And the Crawford County Health Department is hoping younger county residents will follow the example set by the roughly 90 16 and 17-year-olds who signed up for Thursday's vaccination clinic. The health department also hopes clinics like this will educate those who wrongly believe the young and healthy don't need a COVID-19 vaccine.
Kids do have a robust immune system, but still, as social as they are, things do spread very rapidly, and so this protects them, it protects their social life, it gives them freedom.
Since the vaccine is key to summer fun, the Crawford County Health Department wanted to make getting a shot as fun as they could. That's why music, cotton candy, and even goodie bags were all a part of the clinic.
It's not bribery or anything, it's just a way of celebration, relieving some stress and having some fun with the kids.
In Pittsburgh, Mike Mahoney, KOAM News.
The Crawford County Health Department says they're already planning a COVID-19 vaccination clinic for 12 to 15-year-olds, and it could happen as soon as next week. Still ahead, authorities file formal charges in connection with a shooting incident involving Newton County Sheriff's deputies. And the president and a group of Republicans look for compromise on an infrastructure plan. Newton County, Missouri authorities have filed formal charges against a man accused of shooting at deputies. The suspect, Benjamin Ivy from Granby, Missouri, remains in the hospital after authorities say he shot at deputies who returned fire. Ivy's charged in Newton County with unlawful possession of a firearm, unlawful use of a weapon, and resisting arrest. He's also charged in McDonald County with first-degree felonious assault, also 3 counts of armed criminal action and unlawful possession of a firearm. At last report, Ivy was listed in stable condition at the hospital. President Biden hosted a group of Republican senators looking for a compromise on a new infrastructure bill. Republicans are looking for a bill about a third the size of the president's proposal, and they want to focus on traditional infrastructure projects such as roads and bridges. The president says he's willing to pass his proposal in 2 parts. The fighting between Israelis and Palestinians is intensifying with more airstrikes today on both sides. Gaza's health ministry says 87 Palestinians, including 18 children, have died so far in this latest round of this decades-old conflict. 7 people have been killed in Israel, including a 6-year-old child and a soldier. Ian Lee reports.
An Israeli airstrike hit its target in Gaza City Thursday as hostilities escalate on both sides. The Israeli military released footage of what it says was a strike on Hamas intelligence headquarters, with dozens of Hamas activists in the compound at the time. Rockets could also be seen launching from Gaza, prompting Israelis in the southern city of Ashkelon to run for cover as sirens blared. Some of the rockets reached central Israel, where they were intercepted by Israel's Iron Dome, leaving smoke clouds in the air. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu visited the Iron Dome missile defense system and said it'll take time, but Israel will restore quiet.
There has not been a significant overreaction.
President Biden spoke about the escalating violence Thursday, calling efforts to reduce the attacks a work in progress. While Israel's military trades blows with Gaza militants, many are concerned with the fighting that has spread to cities where Arabs and Jews live side by side. Joanna Nasser says she owned her ice cream shop in a Tel Aviv suburb for years and never expected to be attacked by a Jewish mob because she is Arab. She says we're all human and both sides are hurting. Ian Lee, CBS News.
Israel's prime minister warns that there will likely be an increase in violence in cities with large Jewish and Arab populations in the coming days. Later, College Heights takes on Diamond in the Missouri Class II state softball tournament quarterfinals. Jacob Leonard has the highlights in sports.
Plus, thunderstorms are ramping up over the next few days. I'm going to give you those details coming up next. Not a bad Thursday for us today. Temperature is pretty good. We pressed 70 degrees during the afternoon as it was kind of chilly earlier this week. We're only into the 50s, 57 on Monday, 59 on Tuesday. But May as a whole, the weekends have been great, which we want, but the work weeks have been kind of chilly for this time of the year. We are going to start to warm things back up just a bit as we go through the next couple weeks, mainly 70s and 80s for highs, which is good. Indigo Sky Casino and Resort, of course, just outside of Seneca, Missouri. Looks good. Clear skies. Allergies, not so good on a scale of 1 to 10. Today is a 7, tomorrow is an 8. These are mainly tree allergies, also grass allergies. So if you are a sufferer, you're going to be kind of suffering as we go through the next several days. Temps mainly into the low to mid 50s. Nice cold tonight. We'll drop back 48 to 50-ish. Clear skies across the region, but I am watching some thunderstorms out across central parts of Nebraska. These are dropping south and east, and there have been a few severe and little thunderstorm warnings popping up. These are going to weaken as they head toward us. Also at the same time, I don't think they're really going to hold together. They're going to just be very scattered. So even though we're going to get some of these guys in here by daybreak, I'm not worried about anything severe. Look how the winds are starting to crank back toward the south. That's going to happen to us tomorrow. And that's just going to bring in the more unstable air mass as we go through the next few days. Storm system out across California, it's shooting these little waves out just about every day. So it keeps those thunderstorm chances around as we go through the next week, 10 days or so. Scattered thunderstorms, here's the morning. We can go through the morning hours. These are mainly on the Kansas side, kind of hit and miss showers and thunderstorms. Again, nothing severe, so nothing to worry about tomorrow with severe weather. A few of these trying to stick around even into the afternoon. So a lot of clouds, but if you live on the Missouri side, you'll be drier than people living on the Kansas side. 66 by noon, high temp right around 71. Tomorrow night, thunderstorms build out to the west. These are going to work in by Saturday morning. So Saturday will be a wet start. Again, not severe. More scattered thunderstorms Saturday afternoon. Look at the warm front. Shifts in. This is Saturday evening. Here's the stable air. Here's the unstable air. So as soon as the front lifts through, then we're going to have a severe threat with all of our showers and thunderstorms. So we are going to have that severe threat kind of sticking around and building as we go into Saturday evening, Saturday night. And then we're working into Sunday, and you can see scattered showers and thunderstorms pop up again as we head into the evening hours, and some of those could be strong, possibly severe. So we want to watch that as we go through the next few days. In fact, so tomorrow 71, a few showers and thunderstorms, nothing severe. But if we look at our severe weather chances, I'm keeping everything low, but as we move into a day, and if it looks more likely, then I'll up it. But Saturday a low chance, Sunday a low chance, very low on Monday, and then a low chance again on Tuesday. So every single day next week, we have some form of a severe weather threat. Temperatures look good, 70s to lower 80s. Just looks a little bit on the wet side.
It's a reminder of how important it is to be weather aware this time of year.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to be in May.
Some degree of threat just about every day. Thanks, Doug. Employees of Keller Williams Realty in Joplin today were out cleaning up Turkey Creek and Joplin Creek and some parks as part of Red Day. Red in Red Day stands for Renew, energize, and donate. It's a global day of service meant to help local communities.
You know, it makes me feel amazing to give back to Joplin, give back to the community. That helps us, you know, beautify our city. When we tour people who are from out of town, or even just when we're taking our kids to ball games or around here, and you see the amount of trash that hits these riverways, it's a little bit alarming.
The day of service ended with a party and a concert in Landreth Park. Coming up in sports, College Heights and Diamond softball square off for a spot in the state semifinals. And Chanute and Fort Scott battle for the SCK League Championship. Jacob Leonard joins us with that and more next.
Well, tonight is quarterfinal night for the Missouri Class II state softball tournament. We have two local teams squaring off this evening in Sarcoxie, aiming to move on to the Final Four. It is College Heights on the field against Diamond. It's a pitcher's duel headed into the sixth. Jaylene Johnson out to left center for the double. College Heights trying to put something together, down one. Maddie Bentley, though, just too dominant tonight. Gets the strikeout to strand the runner. Then she does it again to end the game. 14 strikeouts for the junior. Bentley tops 200 strikeouts on the season. Diamond moves on to the state semifinals, winning 1-0.
This win feels amazing. It's the first time in the history of our program that we're going to the Final Four, and I just can't be more proud of my girls and my team. They're always wanting to stay late. They want those extra reps, and I think it's paid off. You know, we're in the postseason, and I think their hard work is just incredible and shows the character they have.
At the college level, Missouri Southern facing Central Missouri in the MIAA Tournament Final Four. Jenny's already up 2-0. Mackenzie McAtee smacks a double to left center. That brings in Ashlyn Cook. UCM up 3-0 after the first. To the fifth now, Jennies extend their lead. Cook connects for a solo shot, gives Central Missouri a 5-run advantage. Missouri Southern falls 7-0 tonight. They'll try to stay alive against Rogers State tomorrow night. The Fort Scott Tigers wrap up the regular season tonight at home against Chanute. Now this game has big-time implications in the race for the SEK League title. Now Chanute claims the outright SEK championship with a win. The two teams share the title with a Fort Scott win. Pick it up in the third, Cam Custer into left. That brings 2 home. Comets would get 3 in the top of the third. Big answer, though, for Fort Scott in the bottom half. Bases loaded for Luke Bradbury. He had a huge game. Finds grass in right center. Caden Young scores. Cody Wilson right behind him. Then, after a throw gets away, Dryden Cousins also scores. Tigers get 4 in the bottom of the third for their first lead, and they rolled from there. Next inning, Dryden Cousins brings in 2 with the single to right. Fort Scott rolls 11-3. And check it out. After an 0-7 start to the season, they win 11 of their last 13 to claim a share of the SEK League title.
Our motto all along from the very beginning of the year was hold the rope. And the idea is, you know, if you're playing tug of war and you're getting pulled one way and you're struggling, you got to dig your heels in, you got to hold onto the rope, and you got to heave. And if one guy lets go of the rope, you lose. It's over. They deserve what they got tonight, and they'll, you know, I told them they get to put a number up on our board in the clubhouse for a conference championship, and that's special. And I'm just so happy that they'll be remembered that way.
On the Missouri side tonight, Webb City up to number 2 in the Missouri Class 5 state rankings, hosting Kickapoo. Webb City hammers the Chiefs today 11-1. Cardinals are 24-5 heading into districts. The Crowder College Rough Riders kick off the Region 16 tournament today in Joplin. The Crowder is the number 1 seed in the tournament, coming into the day with a 46-6 overall record. The Rough Riders face Metropolitan Community College today. Metropolitan threatening in the third, runner on third with 2 outs. Dylan Carter gets the strikeout to end the inning. He had 7 strikeouts today. Game still scoreless. Rough Riders up now. Peyton Holt in the gap and left. Josh Patrick headed to third. He's in there safely. Holt has Crowder's first hit of the day. Then Landry Wilkerson. Seen this a time or two this year. 3-run homer for the Arkansas commit. Crowder gets the shutout win, 6-0. And that's a look at sports. We're back with more news after this.
We take time now to honor a local veteran specialist, 5th Class Donald Eby. The Peoria, Oklahoma native served in the U.S. Army. And we are proud to salute Specialist 5th Class Donald Eby. He's tonight's 4-state hero. You can learn about lots of other heroes, hundreds of them. They're from all across this area, from different eras. You can also submit a hero of your own anytime. It's very simple to do. You just click on the link on our website. You know what that is, KOAMnewsnow.com. Hey, you better believe your biscuits. Everyone's gonna want this job. In honor of National Biscuit Day today, Red Lobster is paying homage to its iconic Cheddar Bay biscuits by holding a sweepstakes. One lucky person's gonna win the title of Chief Biscuit Officer for an entire year. The winner will also get a $1,000 in Red Lobster gift cards, the opportunity to weigh in on any upcoming new dishes, and extra Cheddar Bay biscuits to take home. Yes, please. Let's not forget about the special VIP status at the winner's favorite Red Lobster restaurant. These biscuits sound pretty good as a late night snack right now, don't they?
They are pretty good. I mean, even for an early night snack.
There you go. Get home tonight, get some carbs before dinner, before
go to sleep
before bed. Yeah.
Scattered thunderstorms late tonight into tomorrow morning, mainly on the Kansas and the Oklahoma side. These will not be severe, but kind of hit and miss for us tomorrow. But you can see thunderstorm chances every single day, and our severe threat goes up by the weekend.
Thanks for joining us. See you right back here tomorrow. Let's take care of ourselves and each other.